about 6 years ago, I had an unplanned foilectomy.
Wow.
I was prone foiling in Baja, and it was just a mild day. It was like 3 foot surf, and in Baja, 3 foot surf is 3 feet, whereas like in Maui, 3 foot surf will kill you. It's like 6 feet. So like just mellow 3 foot surf, low tide. And so I was just cruising on the swell, and I realized the reef was coming up. It was low tide, and I just kicked out, casually kicked out. And somehow the power of that wave hitting the shallow reef shot me straight up in the air. And so I flew up, my prone board flipped upside down, and the foil was exposed. And this was an original Go foil high foil. So it's not even sharp, like the big red tail that went like that had squared off edges, not even sharp. I had a 2 mil wetsuit with a fleece top underneath. And when I landed on the foil, it chopped through my wetsuit, the tail of the foil, chopped through my wetsuit, through my fleece, through my boob, all the way down to my pec muscle. And I had ended up with 40 stitches. And at the time, so of course I'm like, my arm's bleeding, my eyes bleeding. I don't know what's hurt. I thought my arm was broken. I didn't know about my boob yet. And I was concerned about dinging my foil on the reef. So I'm like unwinding my leash from the foil and dealing with it. I look down and I go, oh my God. And so I clutched my chest, and I was like, oh my God. And I just happened to be with Jerry Lopez. I don't know if you've heard of him, surfer,
Yeah.
Mr. Pipeline. And he was foiling also. And I go, Jerry, I'm really hurt. Like, can you help me with my board? I didn't want to ding my foil. And he's like, well, what's like, let me see what's under your hand. Well, let me see. So I take my hand off, and he goes, oh my God, what is that? Because it was just like pink and flesh, and my heart was beating so hard. I said, oh, I think it's my heart. I think my heart's coming out of my wetsuit. And I was serious. And he just was like holy shit. And so obviously I forgot I had a rib cage between my breast and my heart. So it wasn't my heart, but it was just my heart was beating so hard. Yeah, that was by far the most intense. I have other crashes, but this was the most intense. And when I eventually healed, like 2 weeks later, and they took the stitches out, the doctor said, oh, I was fine, but I couldn't take impact, like to just take it easy. So I wanted to foil again, and it was like I went out on my sup foil, and it was tiny. It was like 1 foot, and I was out there, and I paddled out, and my legs were shaking so violently because I was so scared that, I mean, I could barely stand on the board, but I worked through it, and the rest is history. I didn't give up foiling.